sort of assess where the defense is right now, about 2 weeks before their first game?
I think we're close. I think we've gotten better. We had probably a better practice yesterday than we did this morning, but that goes a little bit to the offense too. I think they picked it up, and we didn't totally respond like I would like us to, but we didn't do bad. We're getting better.
When do you guys start doing the installation for Texas A&M defensively?
We'll start 10 days out, so I think Monday will be the day that we'll start practice for Texas A&M.
Do you know which quarterback to expect?
No, I think both of them. I've been reading articles. We're healed, been doing well, so I think both are athletic quarterbacks. So we got to prepare for both.
Is it tough to game plan for a situation where maybe you don't know really the quarterback's strengths on the other team going into this one?
Well, it's not tough to prepare. I think we just have to be cautious of who in the game and what he's capable of doing. But we got to do what we do best on defense. And so I think that's the key. We got to make sure we're taking care of our assignment, and I will try to make sure I put him in the right position or make the right proper call to put them in position to execute their assignment.
Would you like to have at least one opportunity to defense against Manziel?
No, not if you watch the video, probably not.
For the Allen kid, you have to go back and watch high school video of him. If you can get access to high school video of Kyle Allen.
Well, and we've looked at some high school video, and he's an athletic quarterback. That's what they recruit there. And but again, when you lose a quarterback of the nature of Johnny Manziel, it's hard to replace him. And I'm sure those guys are good football players, and they'll run the system very well. But it's hard to replace a guy like that, just like it's hard to replace a Jadeveon Clowney or Connor Shaw because of what they bring athletically to your program. So I'm sure they're both going to be really prepared and ready to play, and hopefully we will be too.
English and Cooper, okay?
Yeah, they both practiced today, and it was good to have them back out here. And we, like I said, we were protecting theirs, and Cooper had a little flare up in his knee, but they're both were fine.
Dixon, and Johnson.
Everybody talks about Manziel, but the Mike Evans was the first-round draft pick as well too.
Yeah.
But what I've been reading, they got pretty good depth at the wide receiver position.
Well, I think they got a great team.
Yeah.
They got really good football players. They've been recruiting well, and Texas got a lot of good football players, and regardless who they got coming back, they'll be ready to play, and they'll have a lot of good football players. They've had a lot of depth that played at receiver last season, so we expect them to replace Mike Evans just like they're going to do Johnny.
Sky Moore had a couple of picks yesterday.
Sky's a very athletic linebacker, and he's getting better. Again, he's just got to keep coming, and he plays fast, and he got great ball skills.
Based on all the previews I've seen, it's you guys and A&M 1A and 1B for the best offensive line in the SEC. So, what have you seen on film from? Obviously, they lost the guy who went in the first round, but there's a lot of other guys coming back as well.
Yeah, they got 4 really good linemen that are coming back. I know they're moving one of their guards to tackle, and they're very high on them. For the last 2 years, they've had 2 first-round draft picks as old linemen. So, obviously, the offensive line coach does a great job, and they do a great job in recruiting athletes and linemen that they put up front. And so, they do have 4 really good linemen back, and I'm sure that the 5th guy will be just as good.
Are you using Saturday scrimmage to solidify that secondary depth chart? Or are you going to wait all the way up to closer to game day?
So we'll definitely wait to game day, but I think guys will position themselves. We'll know who we need to practice after Saturday scrimmage and who needs to be getting the reps. Because like I said, possibly Sunday, but I know as much before coaches said we'll do it on Monday. We'll start preparing for Texas A&M.
Is Harris still running with the first?
Yeah, Al is still running with first. Errol and Bryson and Chaz Elder and Chris Moody has been out with first team.
What are you looking for from Saturday scrimmage overall from a unit? In terms of, obviously you guys stopped the run pretty well in the scrimmage last weekend, but you obviously struggled with the pass. And Coach Purdy mentioned a lot of defensive backs were clutching and grabbing receivers. So what are you expecting to see in improvement?
Well, I hope we don't hold as much. We can't hold in this game, and we got to stop creating the fouls. We gave them a lot of first down because we created a penalty from holding, and we just got to play with our eyes and feet. That's what DBs have to do, and so hopefully we'll see that in Saturday scrimmage.
You see improvement in yesterday's scrimmage?
Well, I thought we was better. I thought we was better in a lot of sense.
Do you have a pretty good idea right now of who you want to redshirt, or is that going to come after the scrimmage?
I don't know if we're redshirt in it. Again, I think they're all ready to play. DJ is a little further away because he had his wisdom teeth taken out, so we have to make a judgment on him. But other than that, I see the corners are playing. We'll possibly not redshirt, and Taylor Starworth probably won't redshirt inside, and we're definitely not going to redshirt Bryce Woody.
And DJ's at safety. Which safety position is he at?
He played in the boundary safety spot.
You mentioned Sky Moore. How do you like the progress of the linebackers in general so far?
They're coming along well. Again, they are a great group to watch them run around. They play fast. They're physical. They like to blitz, and that makes me happy as a coach. And Coach Bocken has done a great job with those guys.